Hello and welcome to Motor Show Updates powered by Michelin Tires. We are at EICMA 2018 and you guys are watching Power Drift, your one-stop destination for all things motoring. What do we have next?
Now, while we are here trying to make sense of all the bikes that are being launched at EICMA 2018, Rohan and crew are actually at the venue making the Indian motorhead proud. But then again, they are not the only Indians over there. We also have Hero MotoCorp making an appearance, and you guessed it right, they're doing it with the Xpulse.
But Mulgun, things look a little different from the 2018 Auto Expo.
Well, is it because are you referring to the 4 crazy concepts?
Wait. The 4 crazy concepts will be spoken of in another video. Make sure you watch that as well. Let's take to what we have here, shall we?
But Varun, all I see is the suffix T and some new tires.
Well, there's more. That T stands for touring, which means this is an Xpulse for highway touring and not for getting your pants dirty. This also means that out go the on-off-road tires and the spoke trims, and in come 17-inch alloys with more tarmac-worthy rubber. Let's not forget that the Xpulse that we saw last year had 21-inch rim at the front and an 18-inch rim at the rear. Now that you're done talking about the tires, let's move up where you see this brand new windshield with a somewhat familiar LED cluster. The seat is also brand new and looks a lot more comfortable. And if you ask me about the overall persona of the Xpulse in a satin black avatar, I would say it looks pretty awesome.
Now say what you may, but one cannot deny that there has been a substantial loss in ground clearance because of the new tires and the aesthetics. What do you think?
There has been a change in the ground clearance, 30 mm to be precise. But then again, the 200T retains almost all the features that we saw on the 200. So you have a full digital instrument cluster, you've got a single channel ABS system, disc brakes on both end, front and rear. You've also got Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation.
Now, what you're saying will, does that imply that there is a definitive launch plan in action?
Yes, I will break that news to you. The Xpulse 200 as well as the 200T will make their way to India in 2019, next year that is, and they will be priced around somewhere around the 1 lakh mark. When you look at these motorcycles and when you look at that price tag, we don't really have any motorcycle that will come close in terms of competition. So that should be it, but before we draw the curtains on the 200T, do you want to chime in a word about the engine?
Well, there isn't really much to talk about because this is going to be powered by the same engine that we have seen on the Xtreme 200, but I do sincerely hope that there are going to be gearing changes, and obviously, like always, we'd always appreciate some more punch, you know?
Absolutely. Meanwhile, you guys can pack in a lot more punch by hitting us up with some likes, comments and shares. Meanwhile, me and the crew are going to be back with some more updates from EICMA 2018.